Hey everybody, Kelsey Doom here with the Brookings Area Chamber of Commerce. I am so excited today to walk you all through our newest chamber benefit, Chamber Bucks. So I'm going to explain the program to you a little bit, how it works, what happens before, during, after purchase, what it looks like for consumers, things like that. And then I hope that you're going to be able to sign on as a participating merchant with us. You should be receiving an email with an invite coming out on the 18th for everyone to sign up and become a participating merchant. So October 18th, look in your email inbox, might hit your junk. Sorry if it does, but we'll get her started here. I'm going to run through a little presentation to give you all the info, hopefully answer a lot of your questions, and then we will go from there. So as I said, Brookings Chamber Bucks. This is going to be a really fun program that we're able to offer to members only. It's going to be a way for the general public to purchase gift certificate like currency to use in either digital or paper form at your place of business. So history. In the 2000s and before, the Brookings Chamber did have a Chamber Bucks program. I believe it was one of the old school ones that looked like Monopoly money and people could use them as currency. My hometown of Wagner still does the program just like that. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but a great benefit. So in 2014-ish, they switched to a prepaid debit card program called Chamber Cash. I believe they partnered with a local bank to do that. The downside of that is that you couldn't control that the dollars were spent locally. So businesses would buy these in bulk to give as gifts to their employees, but they could go down to Sioux Falls, for example, to Shields and spend it just as easily as they could downtown Brookings or our other areas. So 2018-ish, sorry, I don't know exact dates, but not super important, dissolved that program. And then 2020, we had the famous gift card give back, and we got a lot of feedback from consumers who didn't just love the free money that came along with it, but they loved the ability to buy gifts, cash online for loved ones to spend locally. So either for their employees, for students on campus, things like that. When you want to give something, but you don't know, this is the perfect gift. They can spend it at any one of our participating merchants, which we hope will be a lot of you. 2021, the Chamber Board of Directors decided to contract with a company called Conpoto to offer a Chamber Bucks program. So the way it works is an individual will purchase Chamber Bucks on our website. They can also come into the Chamber office to do that, but we would just log on just like we would if we were doing it, or if they were doing it at home, we would just go through the same process with them. They would be given the Chamber Bucks. You can see there's a QR code and underneath a little promo code that I'll touch base with you later on. Person would get the Chamber Bucks and they would spend it at a participating merchant. That transaction would be logged in our community data, where we would have records of all transactions, where they spent it, when they spent it, how much they spent, etc. After they purchase the Chamber Bucks, we get the cash in our bank account. We have a separate Chamber Bucks checking account that we have all of that money coming into. The moment it's spent and we get that community data, it's added into the participating merchants portal as money owed to them. So the Chamber on a monthly basis will run an ACH report to pay all participating merchants 95% of the currency they redeemed in store. And I'll tell you in a bit why it's 95% and not say 100%. Really simple, really easy to use, very, very user-friendly. The portal that businesses use, you can't screw it up. It's one of the reasons we chose Conpoto as the company to go with. So some things to consider. So the pros to this program, it's free for merchants to participate. So while the Chamber does have some costs associated with the program, we aren't charging merchants an annual fee or anything like that to partake in the program. There's no special equipment for you to purchase. You can use your iPhone, you can use a computer, etc. Large employers are able to use these purchase in bulk for gifts, incentives, etc. So I don't know if you know this, but 2 to 3% of large companies' payroll is spent on things like Christmas gifts or sales incentives. And so currently they're either buying national brand gift cards or they're giving them cash, which is great. But how much greater would it be if we know that those, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars each year are able to be spent right here in the Brookings area? Like I said, it's very simple to use both on the consumer side and the merchant side. It's a great marketing tool for you, to say, yes, we accept chamber bucks, to have your name will be listed as a participating merchant on every single certificate that's bought. It can be paper or it can be digital, so you can print them out, bring them into a shop and use them, or you can pull up your phone, they can grab that code off there or scan the QR code. And then we pay businesses monthly. It's not a annual or a quarterly payment. We pay you every single month. If we go down to the cons list here, we have the 95% reimbursement to businesses. So I mentioned that up here, 95% reimbursement. The reason that we are doing that is to cover our our transaction fees. So we pay 2.9% on every transaction plus 30 cents a transaction. And then also, we just don't know how much foot traffic we're going to have in, how many we're going to have to print out. We're going to take a look at it at the end of 22 and make sure that we're on par with what we budgeted and what we forecast. So please know it is not the Chamber's intention to make money on this program. We are going to see benefit in the hopefully member retention and new members, but we want this to be something for members shopping local. That's what we're here for, right? So we will take a look at the year after 2022 is done, see where we're at, go from there. The other potential con, which we've had some businesses actually love this, is the one-time use. So the gift card give back certificates were similar, where once they were used, they either needed to be given cash back or a gift card, or tallying that balance on the gift card itself. And so the one-time use is once that code has been, you scan it to validate it, and then you have to click redeem. So once you click redeem, that code can no longer be used. So if a cup of coffee is $3 and they give you a $5 chamber bucks, you would either give them the cash back or a gift card with that remaining balance. They could also say, use it as a tip. You'd put that $2 in the tip jar, but you'd have to do the cash. The way that we're going to try and combat this challenge is selling in smaller increments. So we're going to sell in $5, $10, $20, and $25 increments. So hopefully people will be able to use all of their chamber bucks in that one transaction. Going down here, I just want to show you what it's going to look like to be the consumer purchasing. So let me zoom in here. So this is the Michigan West Coast Chamber of Commerce, but you can see you can either click email to yourself to print and hand deliver, assuming it's going to be a gift, or email to someone else. So if you click the email to someone else, it'll say from this person to this person. You can have a message in there as a gift. That'll be really handy for Christmas time, sending to students on campus, things like that. We'll have this list of participating merchants. So if you sign up, you will be listed on that list of participating merchants. Again, here's those smaller increments. We're going to do just like the West Coast Chamber did, the $5, $10, $20, and $25. And then the payment. So they need to use a credit card. We won't accept cash or check in-house. We will need to put it on a credit card. What else am I forgetting on this part? We'll have some, when you click on the chamber bucks at the top of our website, we will have some verbiage at the top, just explaining the program and also reiterating that it's a one-time use. So we'll do our part in trying to market that as best we can, that it's one-time use, so people know before they get to your shop. What it looks like on your end. So I'm going to not scroll here so you can look at this here. This is if you pull up a browser, so Internet Explorer, Chrome, you log into your merchant portal, and you can see redeem certificates, manage your profile, manage locations, manage users, redemption history, payment history, or change your password. So really easy. Click a tab on whatever you need to do. If you're in a browser You're not able to use your camera to scan a QR code. You would just grab the QR code off of the bottom of, you grab the promo code under the QR code. So this promo code is ABC123. You would simply enter it here, click validate, and then click redeem. If you're a store that uses an iPad or a cell phone or something, let's just say you have an iPad at your register, you would download the app. It's the Merch Scan app, and you can either scan the QR code with the camera. This app allows you to turn the camera so that you don't have to take it out of the holster that's on top of your counter. Turn it around, scan that QR code, or you can also input the certificate code just like you did in the browser. So again, it'll validate the code, say that, yes, this is valid. And you click redeem, and then that code can no longer be used. So if they went and tried to use it at a different merchant, it would say error, code was already redeemed on this date at this business. So each account has one admin, and then you can add additional redeem only users. So that would be the only thing that those users can do when they log in is redeem certificates. They can't look at any of the account info or payment history or anything like that. So if we were to have, say, a restaurant with a bunch of waitresses, if it were me, I would simply download the app or pull up the browser and log in as a redeem only account. So you would set that up as an admin. Maybe it's your info@brookingschamber.org. I would use that as the redeem only account, and then all of my waiters and waitresses could log in to that and only validate and redeem certificates. So you don't need to create 9 accounts for 9 different waitresses or anything like that. We do recommend that you validate on site, because if you wait till the end of the day, we can't guarantee that that person didn't go somewhere else and use it. Maybe they didn't know, maybe they have multiple in their hands and they don't know which one was used. So we really urge you to validate on site there because we can't guarantee it wouldn't be used again. This is what we see. So we're able to see how much in chamber cash has been issued for a particular date range. We can see how much has been redeemed and how much is still in circulation. And then this has our payments owed. We're also able to see the top 10 merchant redemptions. And so we're excited to kind of track that and see how that all goes. We've heard nothing but great things from other chambers who have used this program and just its simplicity. So I'm really excited about the launch. And then I'll show you what a certificate looks like here. So this is the first page. Let me zoom out a smidge. We've got our first page here. You got your QR code, your promo code, our logo. We're going to have our own text here that will explain what to do. And then this says featured members. It's actually just advertisements. And then the participating members. So every single certificate will have this second page of participating members. And if it's on their computer, these are actually linked to whatever site you want them to be linked to. And so they click through. It says participating merchants as of a certain date, see chamber website for current list. And we showed you that consumer view there. So that's what that looks like. But very simple looking, has your instruction, everything. Again, we're going to put that one-time use verbiage in there. So yeah, that is Chamber Bucks. So we're just really excited. We hope that you're ready to sign on and become a merchant. Do know that when you are ready, you can go ahead and click into that email that you received. If you didn't receive the email and or you need help getting set up, just give us a call or shoot me an email, kelsey@brookingschamber.org. You will need your account information, your bank account information. So account number and routing number and where the bank is, what the bank name is, and whether it's checking or savings. And then, you should be set to go. So like I said, we will be launching this to the general public on the 23rd of November. So people can start to partake or start to purchase from our website on the 23rd of November. We promise we won't have the website issues that we did with the gift card give back. This is all through a third-party portal. And so nothing through our website. The widget is incorporated from their servers. So gosh, I think I covered everything. I hope I covered everything. If you have any other questions, like I said, don't hesitate to give any of us at the chamber a call, 692-8922. Shoot us an email, stop by. We are just so looking forward to this member benefit and really hope it helps you get more sales and more clients through the holidays and beyond. 2022, here we come with a vengeance. So thank you all. Have a great rest of your day and talk to you soon.